When my husband was a boy, he went to camp in Colorado, and he would take the train from Union Station in Dallas and ride to Colorado. So he started loving trains then. And then as we got, when we were adults, we had a hobby shop, and he started collecting the trains. And then one day I said, "Steve, what are you going to do with your trains?" And he said, "Well, I have an idea." Just the painting on the walls itself was a 9-month deal. And then all of these buildings and everything, that was another year. You can't believe how many trains he's got. There are 12 that run on this layout at one time, but we have more. Well, after my husband passed away, which will be 4 years in May, I knew that at some point I would have to do something with the trains. And I decided I'm going to move and have a little smaller house. And so I thought, well, this is what I need to do, is to do something like this. So I went out to Frisco one day, and I went to the Railroad Museum, explained to the ladies what we had, and sent some pictures. And eventually he came out and looked at it, and that's when he decided this is something we need to do. They take each piece apart separately, but first they have to take everything off. Buildings, people, cars, everything comes off and is cataloged. And then they take each section, they all unbolt and unscrew apart. I feel like I'm doing the right thing for sure. If these get moved to Frisco, a lot of people can see them, and that was his real wish. So I'm really excited about that. I hope that that'll happen so that a lot of people can see them.
This is just an incredible model railroad layout, and I think this is going to help put into context our large pieces that we have in the collection at the Museum of the American Railroad. And it really allows us to create a whole new dimension for the visitors. It's sort of a destination within the museum, if you will. So we are very excited to add the Sanders layout to the visitor experience in Frisco. I would estimate this to be probably $1.3, $1.5 million. You're talking about the layout and all of the rolling stock that goes with it, all the cars and locomotives, which is well over 100 pieces. If we were to have constructed this from scratch, it would have cost a fortune, and it's really beyond our funding capabilities right now. You know, we're building the new museum for the real trains just outside the Discovery Center. That's our priority. So this was fantastic to have a donation from the Sanders family. It really made it possible.